Welcome to Ante Up, XXL's podcast where the hip-hop and sports worlds collide. The XXL staff, along with key members of the hip-hop community, will be getting listeners caught up on all the major sports news from the past week and take a look at the upcoming games ahead. You'll never know who may stop by on this week's episode. This is hip-hop on a higher level.
Yo. This is XXL Ante Up. It's Manny.
Roger.
And we got a special guest.
Yes.
Special guest, Spitta himself. Spitta,
I was wondering if I should. I was just like, I don't know if they're gonna say it or if I just chime in, and if I'm gonna mess it up. We gotta retape it because you chimed in and said your name. But now I'm here, man. Spitta, just hanging out, just talking stuff.
It's episode 6 of Ante Up.
Yes,
pretty
sir.
special day. It's a pretty special day. So I guess it's only fitting that we start off with the one and only Black
Kobe
Mamba.
Bryant.
He's retiring after this year. I've been watching his games all season. It's been really tough, but as a huge Kobe fan, but
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I haven't paid too much attention. I remember him being really awesome, and now I hear people saying like he's like really bad. It's like it was really painful to watch him still playing.
Yeah.
Is it? Has it gotten to that point?
Airball after airball after airball. You know what I mean? Like
I was watching the Warriors game when he went 2 for 14.
I heard those numbers
And,
too, man. That's crazy.
He put up with 4 points, and I was like, "Man, you got to retire. You got to like." I watched the whole thing just because I wanted to see if he would get better
So
at
is
the
he
end of the
like
game.
killing his legacy?
No, I don't think he's killing his legacy. It's just definitely obvious. Like, yeah, this is you're done after this.
Would you liken it to Michael Jordan on the Wizards?
I don't know because Michael Jordan that first year put up 20. Like
Yeah,
he
I was
averaged
all
20.
right
He was
with it.
effective. Like
Yeah.
I was all right.
Yeah.
People were upset. So I'm saying,
Bruh.
how could you like compare this to that? This is what I'm saying because I'm not even on the outside looking in. I was watching these Jordan Wizards games.
Yeah.
That's when I still care. I'm watching them. Like, yo, all right, he's still doing this.
Yeah.
He's just not wearing the Bulls jersey. And
Exactly.
It's just weird.
Exactly.
That's all.
Right.
Like
It
he-
just made the colorways of the shoes strange and everything. It just got weird after that. But Kobe, what I'm hearing is just producing different. It's not even the same guy.
man, it's just it hurts to like actually watch him now play. You know what I mean?
He retired before that. Then
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
And his plan was like, let me try out the season, and then he realized he's like, yo, my body it's my body. I can't do it no more. You know what I'm saying?
So is he's gonna finish this
He's
season?
gonna finish the whole entire
He's
season.
He probably
See,
is.
He's doing the Derek Jeter right now.
A little
He's
wicked.
doing it- yeah,
I would
exactly.
think, if you say you can't handle it, then bow out now and just stop.
What people was arguing is that I guess as people were saying because last night he like was in Philly. That's his home. You know what I mean? That's where he balled at growing up, and he was jacking up shots. And so people were like, now he's affecting like the younger players in the team, and should he? But I'm like, honestly, I'm gonna probably buy the tickets when he in Brooklyn. And you know what? Fucking jack up those shots, man. This is my last time seeing Kobe. Hey, man.
Yeah, but I
Russell
mean,
can wait.
are they falling in?
Hey.
Is anything to shoot the gun? All you said was jacking up shots.
Shoot
Now,
the shot.
I know what that is, but are they falling? Like, do you want to see an exhibition in missed shots?
Hey, I wouldn't mind it, honestly. As a like, okay, let me separate.
That's
As a-
because you are
You're a Kobe
the
fan.
quintessential.
exactly.
Yeah, all right, okay.
Like I wouldn't mind as the fan in me wouldn't mind it, but as like, hey, like
would
be objective. Give the ball to Russell. Give the ball to Randall. Let them
You don't wanna
develop.
see
You know what I
him
mean?
missing, man.
You look-
You
put
don't wanna
up,
see him
yeah.
missing.
What's your favorite Kobe moment currently?
I don't know. Him rapping.
Can you
Yeah.
tell us about that period?
Yeah.
Like, can you tell about Kobe the rapper and what do you think of his bars?
Well, I only remember a few lines, but I just remember him coming out of nowhere. I was watching the Brian McKnight video, which I probably had no business.
Brian McKnight got
First
hits.
is, I'm just a little guy just chilling out. It's one of those points where you unhook the video game, you know what I'm saying, and the TV comes on, jokes on. So I'm like, all right. I'm looking at that, and here comes Kobe in a suit. And
In a suit?
he ran. Yeah, you didn't see that one.
Nah,
He ran some bars about tears trembling down his cheek because the girl made him weak.
Emotional Kobe.
Yeah, it was, and I was like, the man of many hats. I know he did the under the leg dunk thing, and then I saw him do that. So I'm like, all right, all the way across the board, this guy's going for America's hearts, and he did it. He achieved it, and now look at America. you guys are fucking talking shit about his basketball skills. And you spent like thousands of dollars on Adidas and jerseys and things of this nature. And now it's like, oh man, give it up. So whatever, man. I don't know. They love you, they hate you. It's rough, man.
If Kobe asks, hey, I'm about to come back in the rap game, let me hop on the Currency song.
Check it out. I would love to do one of those kind of joints where you check your voicemail and it's all these celebrities.
Yeah.
Like, so if he wants to contribute to that, then that's cool. It's like, yo, Spitta, I'm gonna land a helicopter at the house, man. Have the bitches ready. It's like, all right, Kobe, dog, you know it. Like, all right, for sure, because I put featuring Kobe Bryant.
Oh, that could be the intro. That could be the intro to the next album.
I'll do that shit for sure, so it's all good. Yeah.
Now, have you been keeping up with the Golden State Warriors?
Nah, they're kicking everybody's ass. I saw an Instagram meme of Steph Curry turning into a Super Saiyan.
Crazy.
There was an animation of his head turning into a fireball.
Right.
So I was like, well, apparently they're winning everything.
Yeah.
I'm getting it all from my phone, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I'm traveling and stuff. I don't really watch too
Right.
much of it, you know, so I just get it from whatever I look at. So apparently those guys are kicking ass.
19-0 right now.
Can't touch them.
Yeah.
And I always was a fan of Golden State, like back Tim
Baron
Hardaway.
Davis? Oh, Tim Hardaway, yes.
Tim
Chris
Hardaway's the
Mullin.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Those guys were like that. That was crazy to me. So it's just good to see that logo. You know, to see them dudes just going to do their thing. I wish they would throw those old jerseys on though.
Right.
Oh my
They
gosh.
need to do that.
Oh
do
my
that
gosh.
in the other jerseys for people like Tim Hardaway, man. Billy Owens. Think about those
Yeah.
guys. They were out there putting it down for Golden State, man.
You're right.
So it's time, you know what I'm saying? Once y'all wear those jerseys and go out there. Steph, I'd like to see you hit a few threes with a Chris Mullin jersey. Just put that Mullin jersey and go out there and ring it up for him, you know. Just do it like that.
Right.
I had the freshest Chris Mullin fake jersey when I was growing up. I used to wear it every day.
The paint on joint?
Yeah. Used to got that from downtown Newark.
Yeah, no,
that was
man.
it.
You gotta have them stitches, man. The things gotta be on there. The Tim Hardaway is hard to find. I'm on the quest still. I've been on that forever. The only thing I ever had was those Air Raid shoes.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh,
he
the
had
Air
for the
Raid?
commercial.
Yeah.
The I Got Skills commercial. And he shot the 3-point. I had those, but I never could track that jersey down. Not even in my adult years, man.
How important? Because I don't know. Like, I saw the documentary of the Saints and like how when during Katrina how there was like the beacon, but how important is the Saints to New Orleans? Like how
They affect the nightlife. These dudes have their fingers on the pulse of the club, on the strip where we cruise at on Sundays. Everything is kind of affected by what these guys do. If the game is early and they lose, then the cruising spot is a little off kilter.
Yeah.
Some people not coming out. If they win, you know it'll go down. If they're playing at that time, forget about cruising. Nighttime, if they lose, the girls aren't going out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's dead now. You know what I'm saying? So, that year in particular, when they won the Super Bowl,
I'm about to say, yeah.
there was a lot of partying.
Yeah.
There was after parties for games and pre-game parties and watch the game at my house party, you know, and that was cool. And right now, this year, I haven't been to many nightclubs due to the Saints activities. And it's crazy because the way that they play, these guys are like masters of suspense and thrill.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe you're getting dressed because they're up 49-7. And when you get out of the shower, it's 51-49, and they lost. So, you know, that's what you have to deal with.
You think Drew Brees is just having a rough year, or do you think like it's over?
Drew Brees played ball, but you gotta when you throw it,
Right.
somebody gotta catch
Somebody
it.
gotta catch it.
Somebody gotta catch it. And now Drew, I've also seen you throw it to some of the other people. I've seen that, but I've also seen a bulk of the times some of our guys just put the ball on the ground instead of holding on to it. There's one in particular who I think is working for the other teams in the NFL. I don't know if your life is in jeopardy or if somebody's threatening you, but man, you should just go to the authorities then, bro. Stop making your team suffer because you're in gambling debt and people are making you throw games. You're affecting the nightlife, bro. You want a party.
What's more important, LSU, Saints, or who's in New Orleans right now playing basketball?
Pelicans.
What's more important?
Well, clearly not the Pelicans. He's like, fuck, who's that over there? You guys got the Dipsy dude. Oh man, well shit. Honestly, I see people supporting all of it. I see people supporting all of it. I want to get some season tickets to the Pelicans game, because I see maybe that's gonna click. Yeah. And then there'll be a time when you're like, oh, Pelicans basketball. You won't be looking up in the air trying to think of what's going on. But the Saints are in control of it. Yeah, it's the Saints because we right there in New Orleans. LSU, if I lived in Baton Rouge, then maybe it would be LSU. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like people, I think, get their skin surgically purpled out there.
It's crazy. Like one of my dreams to go to LSU Bama game. Like I gotta do that one time.
Those things are kind of explosive. I stay away from them.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, there was like some kind of scandal the last joint, man. People take that kind of serious. I just kick back. That's a hotbed right there.
Yeah.
Now, going back to the Pelicans, how do you feel? I mean, I thought Anthony Davis was really going to be the MVP of this year.
Oh, that's
I'm kind of like
that would have
disappointed
been
with him.
Sweet. But I mean, maybe it's because the town, that team don't have enough eyes on them. So you know how good it was doing.
Yeah.
If we do enough over there to where those games are like big games, televised, people start showing up and tickets and all that, blah blah, then more people will see what he's doing. So maybe next year, as long as he keeps up the caliber of play, we'll be all right.
But it's good. You guys got back Tyreek Evans. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Came back and all that. But, Pelicans is a good team. I mean, last year they were doing their thing. I don't know what happened this year.
I'm glad they did enough for you.
I love the Pelicans.
I'm Anthony Davis fan. So.
You didn't even know who we
Who's
were,
the center?
man.
Anthony Davis. I love Anthony Davis. When he was on Kentucky, I'm like, that boy's going to be a problem. He got to the league. He's a problem.
And you were like, where is he playing ball at?
Hey, man.
All right.
I was rooting for them in the playoffs, but Eric Gordon let me down, man.
It's all right, man.
So, like, I want to ask, do you have a shop in New Orleans?
Yeah, like a car shop?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Me and my manager, we got Street Customs Motors in New Orleans where we're building custom anything or also doing, minor repairs too. You need an oil change or somebody backed into your car, you might need a dent, straightened out a little repainting. We could do that, or we could put Lamborghini doors on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or we could put a V12 in it and speakers and TVs in the floor. Yeah. Whatever you want to do.
What cars do you race?
I don't race, I low ride, man. I stopped driving fast, man. That's for what I really like to do, driving fast draws too much attention. And then once I get pulled over, then I'm on the mercy of the court then because anything's going on. So I'd rather just low ride, just drive one of the old joints and just keep it at about 40, 50.
Do you go on the tracks by any chance? Or do you
we got a joint out there. We got this NOLA Motorsports track. I've been thinking about bringing my Ferrari out there and like driving around, but I also think like, what if I go out there and like do too much? Mm-hmm. Do too much Ferrari stuff and end up like going over one of the medians. I never like. I like how long I've had that car without one of those supercar fails. Yeah, I see those online. Anytime you search for a car online, you look up a Lamborghini, you looking for a Ferrari, you think about like buying one. You want to see specs. You're gonna see pictures of them, and you're gonna see pictures of ones on fire. Or in ditches and all that, so I just count my blessings. So I never really wanted to push it to the point where I end up like this dude, like standing in front of it like that, So I don't know.
Where did the Spitta Andretti moniker come from? Were you a NASCAR fan on the low?
Nah, any cars, but the Andretti family just a personal collection outside of what they were putting on the track. like the Corvettes and all that, just everything that I would see, just because I followed it, I would see like interviews from the house, from their houses and things like that. I'm like, yo, that's it. That's pretty much the life I want to live, like with a yard full of cars of every different make and every different style for whenever I feel like doing whatever I want to do. But I'm not a professional Formula One race car driver. So I'm Spitta Andretti.
How big is the car culture out there?
It's growing every day, and it's crazy that I'm like one of the people responsible for
Absolutely,
it.
very much.
absolutely.
But I'm impressed right now that I'm on tour and I see it still going on. Like I'm saying, I'm just getting everything from my phone, but I see what's happening. People still riding. It's going down. I can't wait to get back with some of this new shit that I've been putting together since I've been gone. So once I get home, we're gonna give it another boost, you know. But it's already thriving. It's thriving. And the hurricane made it. The hurricane, it took a big hit from the storm because the storm shut the lake down where we would go to cruise at. So you had nowhere to go with your car. You didn't care how cool your car was. People just stopped caring. And a lot of the custom cars was just sitting under covers, just going to shit, you know, until it became, you know, somewhere to go. We started going to the lake even though they hadn't repaired it. We just started going anyway. And once we started going anyway, just through Instagram and posting pictures of the cars, people just would start coming to see if we was out there. And then they would bring their cars out. Damn. And then now it's like, even if we're not there, it's just, it's big, so.
You're a movie buff, right?
I like to think so. I don't know. So there's some people who seen everything.
Yeah.
I've just seen a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. I like how usually like added in like you usually sample it and put it on the song and stuff like that.
Yeah. I've seen some pretty good things.
What's your knowledge in sports movies?
I don't know, man. What we talking about? The program?
Hoosiers, like the either.
Yo,
anything,
all right, check
anything.
it out. This is what I don't. Hoosiers I never watched.
The program's lit though.
The program was lit. The one homie leg got turned around. That was gross. Now, I also saw a movie once. I didn't see the whole thing, but Leonardo DiCaprio was playing basketball.
Yeah.
And the whole basketball court ended up getting, like, people were getting shotgunned to death.
Really?
They just
on the court.
They just put that on like Rolling Stone
Basketball
favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't watch it, but I have a memory of once running in my house, like from outside playing, you know, you come inside to get a drink, and that's what like was on the little floor mile TV. My mom and them was in there watching that shit, and it was just I don't know what was going on, but people was just getting shotgunned on the basketball court. Leonardo DiCaprio was playing basketball. But all right, I seen the Mighty Ducks, Little Giants. Those are sports movies.
Those are very good sports movies
with like real sports messages.
Yeah.
Like, let's just win this one game.
99 times.
And if teams go out there with just that, then maybe they do a little bit better. What else have I seen? Above the Rim.
Above the Rim.
Come on, that's
yeah,
a sports
that's
movie.
all of the sports
It's
movies.
a sports movie.
He got game.
He got game. I saw that too. Fucking Days of Thunder was his name. hey, you know, sports. Blaze of Glory.
Underrated sports movie. Let me see if you've seen this. With my man Keanu Reeves, The Replacements.
The Replacements. Nope.
Ooh.
I've seen the cover. I've seen it. Just like, nah, I'm not gonna watch it. Wildcats.
With, yeah.
What was that? Goldie Hawn?
Yeah.
All right, that was cool.
What's the
Blue Chips? At the end of that, Blue Chips. That's the best one, I think. That was it. Is that what we'll start? That's the best one. What was the best one?
It's difficult, man, because like
Blue Chips, I think I could watch it right now.
I can watch Rudy over and over. I don't know why. That's just it. Yeah, that just gets me every time.
I don't know why I watched Rudy once. I was happy for it, but I just was. You know what? I was like that wouldn't happen for me.
Yeah, he was like 4. He was like 5'2".
I identified with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like
the true underdog story.
But I was like, nah. I'm like, if that's supposed to make me think that I can, you know, there's
play
no
middle
way.
linebacker.
There's no way because, you know, I've seen the rest of the movies that you're in. I know this. You're more that than this. Like, there's no way, you know. These guys are cutting you slack.
Which one's the one with LL Cool J and Jamie Foxx?
Of course.
That's a good one.
With Jamie Foxx. With
Any Given Sunday.
That's
like Major League to me.
Yeah.
That's like Major League. That's like that one. That's like that one to me. Major League was tight. That's when the owner, They had that cutout.
Yeah.
Every time they won, they'd pull a piece off. That was player. They hated us so much, but they wanted to see her with no clothes on.
That speech too at the end, man. I watch that like when I'm down. Like I'm like
Major League?
when any given Sunday.
Oh, like
when the coach gave the speech.
major speech on that.
I was like, that was a great speech. I don't know what other
Sweet,
movies?
I don't remember it. All I remember was Jamie Foxx would throw up.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb used to do that before games.
Donovan McNabb?
Yeah.
Really?
Remember
that's
he
why
threw
they
up in the
wrote
Super
that
Bowl?
into that?
He threw up in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. I remember
Like at
that.
a huddle?
Yeah. He used to do that.
What?
Like if you look up on YouTube, you'd be like Donovan McNabb throwing up in the game. There's a
Really?
bunch. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm a Giants fan, so when he did it, I used to laugh, make fun of my friends, like, look at your boy. But then he beat us a couple of times.
Growing up, were you playing sports?
Yeah, a little bit. I played like park football and I played a little basketball. But then once I got older and my friends grew taller and stronger,
Same
and
here.
I was still like the little guy, I was like, all right, I quit. But I was good when we were all on the same, we were all physically the same. I shined.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then once it got like, you could tell that this guy was 13, but you thought maybe I was 9.
Yeah.
Then it was like I gave it up. But I had calculated my favorite players' ages, and I knew who would still be in each respective league when I made it to each, because I thought I was gonna play basketball, football, and baseball. I was like, I'm going to every league.
Gonna
Like
be the
obviously.
next Bo
So-
Jackson.
So everybody, I'm like, okay, this guy will be this old. I'll still meet this guy. I'll be able to play with this guy. And when it got real, I was like, that's all right. That's all right. Like I got one real like hit once. I remember playing park ball.
Oh, yeah.
When it was in weight classes, so it wasn't age. Like if you was a certain age, you had to play in the 110 pound kids division, just because you was that, that's what grade you were in, you was supposed to be there. So I shouldn't physically have been there. I should have been playing with younger kids, but they're like, no, he's 10.
Yeah.
So you put him out there with them, you know what I'm saying? And one of them met me one time at the goal line, put his helmet down like on me, and I sat down. The ball went away, and I was like, that's it. Like I didn't care about the touchdown. I didn't care about it. I know I didn't get it. I didn't care about recovering the ball, and I didn't care what anybody had to say to me on that side either. 'Cause I was like, if anybody say anything, I quit. So I don't even care. I had all that my whole spirit. Like it was all done. I don't know where you at now. Thanks for sending me into this, because this was definitely my calling. I was not gonna be like the revolutionary running back that I thought I was gonna be. I thought I was killing it. I was killing it till they put me on that, and it was tough.
Who do you shape your game to be like? Was it like it?
Dude, I was everybody. I was Barry Sanders.
Nice.
I was like Dave Meggett.
Wow.
Tell you, I was gonna be able to do it all back, kick returning. I wanted to do everything
Nice.
until I got that one helmet to helmet joint. Like stars and birds and all that shit is absolutely real. That shit is real. That is real. Like, cause I didn't fall to the ground. Like, I was upright. We met helmets, and then I
There's a head
sat
up.
down.
Damn.
Like whatever it was, like it just like I ended up sitting down. Oh, straight.
So Friday's a big day for you. Tell us about that.
Canal Street Confidential. People can go into stores and pick up a physical body of music from me. I've existed in the digital world for so long and put out so much music that you could go online and get, and people are always like, man, I just want to go grab a CD. And I know that because I'm one of the people. I still go to the record store. Right? You know, I go to mom and pop joints to get stuff I can't find, and I go to Best Buy, FYE, to get the things, the general releases to it, and I don't mind. But I also get on iTunes too, but I like to have a CD. I like to flip through the artwork and all of that, so I know what it means to people. And I'm glad that they're going to have a chance to go out and pick it up. And I'm excited for people who don't know about me just to see people excited about something, and then it maybe makes them want to peek over their shoulder to see what the big deal is. And then we grow into a larger thing.
Nice.
That's what I feel like is going to happen this time.
Nice. Well, this is episode 6 of Ante Up.
It was love.
Yes.
all hip hop news. Again, check back to XXLmag.com. This is Manny.
Roger.
And I'm gonna just chime in, man. This is Spitta just hanging out. Now Street Confidential. Get on out there and grab one.
Go pick that up.
See y'all later.
Peace.